You know what college is good for? Yeah, well, it's good for many, many, many things, but for people to explore, students have to explore things there that they wouldn't normally be exposed to. I think the college experience, living away, is a good idea, but let's say you can't. College has different classes, lectures, clubs, events, performances that you don't have to tell people about, whether it's your spouse, a significant other, parents, any kind of judgmental authority figure. Oh, I have to go to, yeah, I got a group project. Yeah, I'm going to be at school. Yeah, I have to study. You're at school, you're kind of covered. You don't really have to explain yourself. And while you're there, explore. Try that food that they would disapprove of. Sit in on a class that they would criticize. There's religion clubs, culture clubs. Go to meetings, meet people. Figure out what it is that you like, things that matter to you, without somebody breathing over your shoulder telling you what to like, who to hang out with, what to feel. I think it's important that we differentiate ourselves from the people who have tried to create us. Now, it's one thing to give us discipline and guidance, and I'm not saying dishonor whether it's your parents or whoever. I think it's important to try new things, to figure out what resonates with you, what you like, what you can contribute to the world. I grew up with a mother who criticized just about everything I did. My father, who didn't really understand me, was studying philosophy, and he couldn't even say the word. He's like, "What is it? Psychology? What?" "No, Dad, philosophy." "Well, what does that even mean?" I'm like, "That's a good question." We kind of ask those kind of questions in the field. He wasn't as hard on me as my mother. He was a little bit hard on me, but not like my mother, who just crapped everything I did. Everything I wanted to try, everything from food to movies to people to places. Oh, but college was an escape. College was the place where I was appreciated. I was such a smart, good, I don't know about smart, diligent, hardworking, focused, determined student. And my professors appreciated me and encouraged me. And that felt great because it was something that I earned. They understood me. I understood them. And it was this just mutually wonderful. I remember, because, you have elective courses you can take. I took an intro to linguistics course once. I loved that class. I loved it. I don't know why. I don't even remember what appealed to me so much. I got a high A in it because I was so fascinated by it. I'm like, you know what? If I had time and money, I would minor in this. This is a great subject. Linguistics. There were clubs, meetings, lectures, workshops, courses. It was like Wonderland. You could just go. And all these buildings, each, subject area. Let's see, science building, the education building, the very fat cat building. He's shaped like a building. He's huge like a building. Humanities, art, music, and they each have their big, buildings and centers. And you walk in the music building, you can hear people playing, people tuning their violins. You go to the theater department, people are dancing and singing. And college was great. I guess that's why I never left. I became a professor. So yeah, I think it's important to experiment and try new things. And don't tell people what you're doing. I'm not saying sneak around. I'm not saying, no, that's not what I mean. What I mean is don't get too specific in a way that people are going to come back and say, oh, what are you doing that for? Stop that. Just be like, oh, I have something to do with school. Yeah, no, it's a extra credit thing. We have to go to this lecture. I'll talk to you later. Have your own time and your own exploration and figure out what you like to do. And don't advertise it. Make it your own private little thing or big thing. That's one of the many things, besides the degree, that college is good for. Opportunities to figure out what you care about.